Mr. Hyozu, one of the most fiercely competitive players in Nepal, has built a reputation for himself of being consistent, and it all stems from his habits as a teenager, where he was heavily invested into sports and competitive video games.
There was a moment which occurred in my mind where I was watching a lot of competitive scenario like FIFA and Counter-Strike, and just thought of if it was in Nepal, then I would be the first one to participate. And luckily, there was PUBG Mobile Star Challenge at the first time, but I did register for that tournament. But unfortunately, one of our teammate was not ready for it. The next time there was PMCO. Finally, we played that and we got qualified. We were the few teams to get qualified in the PMCO.
Appearing in the first few tournaments surely made him open to the idea of giving a career in PUBG a shot. But his eyes truly opened when he heard the screaming and the roaring of the audience at the LAN event.
I was in USA back then, so I wanted a reason to come back to Nepal. Suddenly, the LAN event was supposed to be in finals, but it turns out to be in semi-final. It was kind of a surprise because I thought that our team cannot be qualified in finals, but luckily we did, and luckily we got invitation in semi-final LAN event. So yeah, I think that was the turning point of my career, and then I got to play this game full time.
Moving between two countries and opting for a career in esports, which doesn't really guarantee any stability of a mainstream 9-to-5 life, is a risky and bold decision. Because if he didn't, we probably wouldn't have had the pleasure of witnessing the meteoric rise of this talented IGL. He sailed through the ups and downs with his head held high.
We lost by a few margins. We didn't qualify for 1 year to the PMPL by a few margins. But our team knew that. We have the potential to be there and play our top game. But unfortunately, we've been through very hard times. And I think the main thing is, but the team is good in sticking together, no matter we win or lose. So that's why we're improving right now.
One of the most fascinating things about Elementrix is that despite the difficulties they face, they stick together and seldom have roster shuffles.
There was only one roster change. I won't say roster change because one player took a different career, and it still stay with us. He's trying to go for Australia, and so I had to bring another player for him. But the rest four we have been playing through 8 months. It has been, I guess, roughly.
The fruits of labor was certainly sweet. They finished 4th in the PMCO Spring Split 2021 and 3rd in the Fall Split. They are certainly improving slowly and steadily.
Yes, it was a good performance in PMCO, 2 of the PMCO, but we missed out in the slight margins because there was only top 3 in. It was top 3 when we became 4th, and it was top 1 when we became 3rd. So yeah, there was improvement, but it was not very enough for us and our team.
Tempered by the fires on the battleground, his iron will remained steadfast through the passage that preys upon the weak. He never let himself get lost in delusions of grandeur. By setting realistic and calculated goals, he wishes to pursue his dreams one step at a time.
I won't say that we will win this, and we will. If we win this, it's good for us. Why not? But to be realistic, I'm a very realistic person, so I think we will be ending in top 5 to top 7 to 8, something in that range. So that's my target for now. But only for this season. Next season, I think we will go for a trophy.
Mr. Hyozu and his team have been on an upward trajectory, and they're picking up pace. We are very excited to see them compete in the upcoming PMPL South Asia Spring 2022.
Also making those a little bit of flank angles in, but certainly Liquid is going to get capitalized, and Sapjin also getting down in the process as well, and it's going to be Hyozu putting the